Hello, dear students. Здравствуйте, студенты. My name is Veronika. Меня зовут Veronika, and I am professional Russian teacher with already 7 years of teaching experience, and also, of course, I am a Russian native speaker. And today, in this video, I would like to talk about three things. First, we will learn Russian language. Second, we will explore Russia. And third, we will talk about Russian winter. First, I would like to show you this picture. It's kind of Russian fun, or let's say Russian sport for winter. So, машина застряла. I will be reading two times. First time slowly, second time fast. Машина застряла. It means the car is stuck because too much snow. Машина застряла. And what can you do in this situation? For sure, for sure, you need to gather some strong Russian men and just to start толкать машину. You just need to give some pressure to the car and it will start moving. Yeah. So normally it's when minus 15 Celsius, the car won't start, like the engine doesn't work. And sometimes you also need to толкать машину. It's very hard, actually. Have you experienced something like this in your country or not? Just interesting for me. Write please below in the comments. Next thing, which is amazing for Russian winter, is центральное отопление. And let's say it fast. Центральное отопление means central heating system. This is radiator, батарея in Russian, батарея. And sometimes it is too hot. You even cannot touch the radiator because your skin will burn, like you will feel pain. Yeah, центральное отопление. But this is amazing because outside it can be very cold, очень холодно, like minus 20 degrees or even minus 30 in some regions of Russia, maybe even minus 30, 40, 50 degrees. But inside your house, it is very hot because of this wonderful Russian центральное отопление. Okay, let's continue. Играть в снежки. Играть в снежки. It means to play snowballs, and it's very fun and very cool Russian sport for Russian winter. Actually, not only kids do this, but also adults like me. I'm already 29 years old, but I still love играть в снежки. Я люблю играть в снежки. А ты? And you? Okay, I always try to teach Russian language in funny way, in easy way. I hope that you don't think that to learn Russian language is too difficult, because actually it is not. It is not difficult. You just need some motivation and a good base from the very beginning. Easy. Now we move on to our very famous and very cool Russian festive. The name is, no, holiday. The name of it is Maslenitsa. Maslenitsa. It comes from the word masla. Masla in Russian language means oil, like olive oil or any other plant or vegetable oil, palm oil, for example. But in this case, maslenitsa means butter. Maslenitsa. Maybe you don't know, but this holiday is connected with Russian winter. It means winter leaves and the days start to be more warm and the spring comes. This is what we celebrate, the arrival of spring. How we celebrate? We go to dance, we go to ice fortifications and fight snowballs, and also we eat these pancakes, blины, we say in Russian, blины. Actually, they are round and they are yellow. It is symbol of sun, symbol of spring, arriving spring, and the symbol of future summer. It's very cool Russian holiday. If you have any chance, just you need to try it to experience. It's very cool. Maslenitsa. Next word, ледяная горка. Ледяная горка. Actually, the literal translation is icy hill or icy little mountain, and this is here. Ледяная горка. You just need something to skate, how you would say, yeah, like Santa Claus, he sits in this carriage. You need carriage, something like this, and just to ride. It's very funny and very interesting. This Ледяная горка is on the Red Square in the center of Moscow. We say in the heart of Moscow. I was here, like I was standing somewhere here or there, and I was looking at this, but I was a little bit shy, and there was a big queue, big line to take part in this, and I didn't take part, and now I think, why not? It was so cool. I should try. Okay. Ледяная горка. Led, by the way, these three letters, first three letters means L, Y, D, led. It means ice itself, ice. Ледяная горка is made from ice. So it means кататься на ледяной горке. To go this way. Кататься на ледяной горке. And now we will talk about clothes for Russian winter. Let's learn Russian vocabulary. Шапка, шапка, hat, any kind of hat. Шапка. Перчатки. I was talking about only how you say, only шапка for cold weather. Шапка. Перчатки. Перчатки. Gloves. Шарф. Шарф. Scarf. All this you need if you want to go to Russia in winter, because here it's quite cold and windy. Maybe it's not very cold. Now the Russian winters, they became much more warm. It's good. because you can walk more in the forest, for example, or in the park, but the wind is still very strong. And if you don't put on the Spachka hat on your head, you will have a cold, most probably, even if it is warm, like plus temperature. So be careful. Next one, Ushanka. It's Russian hat, actually. I think that most probably foreigners, when they see this kind of shapka, they think, oh, it's Russian hat. Ushanka, it comes from the word ushi, ushi, ears. So, ushanka, close your ushi, like this, and you are not cold anymore. Uhadik, uhadik, down jacket. If you want to go to Russia and to explore Russian culture and our beautiful country, you need all this, not to be sick. So let's move on. Dubленka. Dubленka. This is this coat. It's made from fur, normally from, how you say in English, sheep. Yeah, dubленка. And the fur is inside, not outside, but inside. Dubленка. Valinki. It's Russian shoes for cold Russian winter. Valinki. They are made from wool. They are very thick. And actually, I have Valinki at my dacha in my village, where we have a house similar to this one, wooden, very small, nice and cozy. And there, if I go there to have rest at winter, normally I wear Valinki, but I need to say that it is a little bit not comfortable to walk in these shoes because they don't, how to say in English, they are not flexible. They are very fixed form, like this, fixed shape, and you just walk like a robot. Really. And but they are extremely warm. Like outside on the street, it can be -20, but your feet and your legs are still very warm. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. But another problem that Valinki are made from wool, it means that they can be wet because of the snow very fast. So normally we wear Valinki with some rubber shoes. It looks funny, but not cold, not wet, very comfortable. Yeah, Valinki. And actually, usually they are not white and without flowers. They are gray. Most probably they are gray or can be black or even brown. Yeah. And very Russian accessory is this thing, platok. They are made from also very thin wool and they are very soft. Sometimes wool, шерсть in Russian, wool, шерсть, can be itchy, like when you wear it, you feel uncomfortable, but with this platok, it doesn't happen. So, platok, platok. Варежки. We already studied the word gloves. So the difference between gloves, перчатки, And варежки, mittens, are these. Gloves have 5 fingers, but варежки have 1 finger and these 4 together. Варежки, рукавицы, they are synonyms. Варежки, рукавицы. For me, I prefer варежки because I think it looks more elegant or more nice and sweet. Yeah, варежки. I like it. Okay, let's continue. Шуба, шуба, fur coat. It's a difficult question because I do love animals and I adore my cat. And when I was a child, I had fur coat. It was from rabbit. Then I had lots of different fur coats, like from monk or no, mink. I think in English you say mink, this little animal. But now, when I try to wear some fur coat, I think suddenly, I don't know why, about my cat. And I think, oh, no, I cannot wear shuba. Shuba. I don't like shuba anymore. So, but in Russia, it's quite normal. And it's a little bit, not even a little bit, but it's really prestigious if you have a beautiful shuba, long, made from mink and expensive. You feel yourself like a queen normally, or you can see it on the face of a woman, like, I have shuba. Okay, I exaggerate sometimes a little bit, I exaggerate, but yeah, shuba is prestigious in Russia, and we have some jokes like, look at my shuba, my husband loves me. It means he wastes a lot of time on me, actually, something like that. Shuba. And now we will talk about Russian slang. Yeah, we will learn Russian slang expressions. It is dubak. Dubak. It means extremely cold. Like you opened the window, just look a little bit what is there on the street, and you close the window very fast and you say, Tam dubak. There is extremely cold. Tam dubak. This picture, this photo, was taken, I think, in Yakutia, and it is frosty. Like here you can see this girl is all in ice and snow. I live in Moscow. I never experienced this low temperature. In Yakutia, I've never been there, but I think the temperature there can be like around -50 or something like that. Actually, I don't know how people can survive there in Russian winter. For me, impossible. I do love warm temperature, at least warm. I'm not talking about hot, but at least warm. And dubak is noun. Задубеть, it is a verb. So, for example, you can say мне холодно. I'm cold. Мне холодно. It's normal neutral expression. If you want to a little bit emphasize, like I am freezing, you can say я замерз. Я замерз. But if you want to say I'm extremely cold, I need to go somewhere to a little bit, I don't know, to feel a little bit warm, you can say я задубел. Я задубел means I'm very cold. I need some tea. You know that Russian people, we love to drink tea. It's part of our culture. It's not only about taste of tea, not only about aroma or flavor of tea, it's our culture. Like when we want to talk about something important, we pour some tea. If we are sad, if we are happy, it's just a Russian concept, Russian cultural concept. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Again, Russian slang. If it is very cold outside, you can say tam dubak that we studied, and you can say холод собачий. Холод собачий. Learning Russian language is very funny. Sometimes even I have no idea why we say this. Холод собачий literally means dog cold, or собачий is adjective like doggy cold, if you can say something like this in English. Um, yeah, but we translate it like very cold, extremely cold. I think it came from like it is cold even for a dog, so cold that even a dog is freezing. Холод собачий. Okay, and let's continue talking about animals a little bit. So in Russia, снегирь, снегирь, bullfinch, I think in English, this bird appears in my region. I live in Moscow only in winter when it is cold. Снегирь is connected with the word снег. Снег means snow. Снег, snow. Снегирь, kind of snowy bird, let's say. Now, actually, I don't see a lot of снегирь in my region because I guess it's not cold enough for them. Снегирь. But I do love them. When I was a child, I wanted to be a scientist who researched birds. In Russian, we say ornitolog. In English, I guess something similar should be ornitolog, if I can say it. I don't know. Let's continue. And the last one, spячка. It's connected with the word spать. Spать means to sleep. Spячка, it is the process for some animals like bears or hamsters. When it is cold and the winter, Russian winter is arriving, they start to fall asleep. And when the spring appears, they just wake up and feel some energy and start to find some food. Spячка. This is how we call the process of sleeping for a bear. Spячка. Okay, so I hope that this lesson was useful for you. I hope that you knew some new information, that you explored Russia a little bit, that you learned Russian language a little bit, and that you start to love Russia actually. Russian language is not that difficult. Russian culture is rich and beautiful. So I hope that you like my channel, and please, I always forget to say this, but please hit the notification bell and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to study Russian language with me or to learn Russian language with me, to talk with me about Russian culture, Russian music, Russian food, anything, And so you just need to text me. You can text me below in the comments, or I will give you in the info box my email address. So just feel free to text me, to type me, and any question I will answer. Okay? Увидимся скоро. Пока-пока. See you soon. Bye-bye.